everyone. In this video we will discuss the question number 27 of GATE 2016. So in the question it is asked that which set of the following events occur during the elongation shape of the translation. The options are attachment of mRNA with the ribosome, loading of the correct amino acid tRNA to the A site of the ribosome, formation of the peptide bond, dissociation of the ribosomal subunit, and the translocation event. So let's see briefly what is actually happening in the elongation step of the translation. So in the elongation step, in the very first step, the firstly incoming amino acid tRNA will come and it will bind to the A site of the ribosome. After that, the peptide bond will be formed between the peptide tRNA which is bound to the P site and the newly incoming amino acid tRNA which has bound to the A site. So this peptide so by this reaction the peptide bond formation will be happen, and after that the P site will be empty, and in the A site the peptide tRNA will be formed where the newly incoming amino acids had been properly incorporated. So after this event translocation will take place. So in the translocation event ribosome will slide or move forward. So as a result, as of this movement, due to this movement, the A site will be again empty because ribosome is moving on this direction. So A site will be empty, and in the P site this peptide tRNA will come to the P site, and this tRNA which was carrying the newly incoming amino acid tRNA, so this tRNA will be removed when it will come to the A site or the exit site. So this is the entire event, incoming of the amino acid tRNA. In second step the peptide bond formation, and in the third step the translocation event. These three events are occurring in the elongation step of the translation. So now let's see in the question what's a true and what's a false. So the first option is attachment of mRNA with the smaller subunit of the ribosome. That is not true because that does not happen in the elongation step, rather it happens in the initiation step. So P is not a correct option. Option Q, loading of correct amino acid tRNA into the A site, it is true because in the first step you can see the incoming amino acid tRNA will be loaded to the A site of the ribosome, so it is true. So actually option Q is true. So after that, formation of a peptide bond between amino acid tRNA in the A site and the peptide chain that is attached to the peptide tRNA in the P site. That's true because the peptide bond formation will be taken place between this peptide tRNA which is attached to the P site and the newly incoming amino acid tRNA which is attached to the A site. Between them the peptide bond will be formed, right? So this option R is also right. Option S, dissociation of the ribosomal subunit, that is not true because this happens in the termination stage of the translation, not in the elongation step. Option T, translocation of the peptide tRNA from the A site to the P site, it is also true because in the third step you can see the translocation is happening, and as a result of this translocation of this ribosomal sliding and movement, so it will shift from the A site to the P site. So that's why option T is also correct. So overall this option Q, option R and option T are the correct option. So option C is the correct answer here.